What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a fabulous Friday. I'm having a pretty good day here. Another afternoon to get to hang out with everybody and talk about whatever movies or whatever else that comes up. I was looking forward to this. I missed last week. I had a little bit of a trip, and we had a little wrench thrown into the plans. Maybe I'll talk about that in a little bit, but it was interesting to say the least. But I was excited to get back out here and see who all is jumping in. I didn't promote this probably the best for today, but I don't know. We'll see if anybody's out here, and we'll just go from there. But I see we got Holland in here saying, Corey, how's the Criterion shopping going, sir? Um, I'm creating the wish list, and then I'm gonna have to bring it way down. I definitely am gonna partake in the Criterion sale, the 50% off sale at Barnes and Noble, but gonna probably keep it pretty low key. Two or three titles maybe, because there was a couple other hunting trips I was gonna maybe do to look for some used movies, and but we'll see. We'll go from there. But two or three, four tops, five if you talk me into it, six if you twist my arm. So no, under no more than four. But yeah, talk to me tomorrow and I'll give you a different number too. So hey Jeff, how's it going? Good afternoon, my friend. Hey, thanks for jumping in, man. I appreciate it. We got Reed in here. What's going on, Spicy? Happy Friday, Corey, Holland, and Jeff. Thanks for jumping in, sir. I love seeing you back out and about, man. I need to jump on a stream again with you again sometime. Saying hi to Jeff. Collector Move Man. Hey, Wilkie. Hey, man. How's it going? Thanks for jumping in. Hey, Reed. Parking. Hey, Bacon. What's up, man? What's up, bro? So you're the original. I'm going to say I kind of grifted off you a little bit, but I was kind of taking some lunch breaks at work, and I've been doing the live streaming on my channel at night, and I've been missing some people that can't join in that late at night, and been catching your lunch hangouts, and I don't know. Sorry. I don't mean to be like copying you. It's a different time. I don't want to compete with you at all, but man, it's been a lifesaver for me on my Fridays. It's kind of nice. I'll take a later lunch and do this, hang out, and talk with people for a little bit, and just kind of chill out, and then finish out the work day and start the weekend. So I'm gonna say watching you gave me the idea to do this. So hope that's cool. But definitely doing a different time than what you are, because I still want to jump in on yours and see it. And you'll like, so I'll bring up another comment here. A buddy of mine in here, Jeff, John Doe Juggalo, you'll like his logo. You two have some, we'll just leave it at this. You have a similar interest in music. We'll just say that. So if you can see his logo there. But saying hi to everybody. Collector Move Man saying, same here. I'm definitely going to partake in the Criterion sale. Going to try to get at least three titles. Yeah, that's a good number. It's not going crazy, but you know, even their 50% off isn't the cheapest in the world. And I'm not saying it's the most expensive, but I don't know. I've kind of gotten into trying to bring in less, watch more of what I got in, and I love that whole like going out thrifting, finding something used, finding some little hidden gem out there that you get it for a steal. I love that. So, yep, there you go. I figured you'd see it sooner or later there, Bacon. Yep, you two would have a lot to talk about with that. Happy Friday, Corey and friends. Hey, Allie, thanks for jumping in here. I love it. I didn't know. I was really being bad today about, oh, yeah, saying park and sip, sorry. You guys are connecting there, but no, I didn't promote this really well. It's been a crazy week. That after last weekend, we'll see if I get into that at all. But man, it ended up just being a inconvenience for us. But oh man, the people that live in that area, we'll just say there was some flash flooding that we got caught in, and oh man, it is bad deal for a lot of folks. And so I'll put up with just being inconvenienced for a day and a half or 2 days. But no, we'll circle back on that maybe. Saying, hey, Allie, Bacon saying, I gotta love them lunch time lunches. It's all good, bro. Sometimes it's easier during the day. Yeah, well, and that's what I thought too. Like, because it was kind of cool. Like with yours that I've been dropping in on, usually it's part of my workday where I can, have the earbuds in. I'll flip it on and listen. I'll jump in the chat once in a while. But sometimes I'm just listening along and helping my day go by. And I thought, man, that on the flip side of that, since I've been doing live streaming anyway, I was like, well, maybe this would be a chance to, get to hit a few people that can't do the night ones I usually do, and makes the day go by faster if you, like I said, I take a little bit later lunch and hang out with some friends and shoot the stuff and finish out the day. Saying, hey, Allie, all good, my boy. Oh no, like I said, I'll give you props all day long for that, because it's one of those things that I see. And I even have a good friend, Huck's Pop Culture. He does a morning one. He's out on the West Coast too. And so it's like morning for him, late morning for me when I watch him. But I even thought that too. I was like, that's a great, just kind of do a different time that than normally what's going on, it seems like. And no, it's fun. Helped get the day going. Got Gizmo in here. Is that a banana you have for? I'm sure you're just happy to see me. I got a Gizmo. You take the prize for the comments all the time. I might possibly, I think I can make it on time. So this fine gentleman and another fine gentleman, Anthony Horrors and More, we're going to be over on Gizmo's channel about 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, or whatever time we're at now, Central Time. Do the math wherever you are at, and we're going to be hanging out and talking, and you never know where those streams are going to go. So that's tonight. Check them out. Yeah, I noticed it immediately. Yep. the logo. I'm sure you did. That's the first thing, honestly, the first thing I noticed after I got to know Jeff for quite a while. And then I ran across your channel. First thing I noticed was your chain, man. Like first thing I was like, dude, that's Jeff. Jeff would get along with you well. Cause I know the people that I've ran into that love that, it's just like family. And, it's they maybe never ever met before, but once they see that logo or hear the music, it's just like, yeah, we're family. Comrade Gizmo, yep. Hey, Smirk, what's going on? Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming in here, for sure. Hey, Collector Movie Man, Holland. Allie's just saying everybody. Hi to everybody. I'm good at misreading my messages. Saying hi to Smirk. Hey, Corey, I would definitely like to join one of your live streams if possible, either one of your lunch live streams or movie club. Yeah, we'll see what we can do, man. And this is not me saying and I never thought I'd be in a spot where I'd say this, but I'm kind of scheduled out for a while. It's amazing. I never thought people would actually want to hang out and talk with me. So it's, and I'm not saying that being like really mean to me, but I'm just kind of newer jumping on YouTube still. And, yeah, we'll see what can happen there, man. Sure. That's the Holland. I just found put today that Criterion has 3D Blu-ray. Oh, okay. Can't wait for those birthday Barnes & Noble gift cards to come in. Yeah, you'll put them to good use. I guess I didn't know they had 3D Blu-rays in their Criterion collection. Saying happy Friday to Holland. Did you end up seeing my message last night during your live stream about me seeing A Quiet Place day one? Yes, I did read it. So that was one thing I was just asking everybody just to be really patient. Last night I had a large panel on my live stream, which, shameless plug, if you didn't see it and you like 70s horror movies, go out and check that live stream out. It ended up going really well. I was a little bit worried, just more on my part. It was the largest group I've ever had on a live stream. So I think there was 8 of us total, counting me. And it went well. So that being said, when we were going through those movie picks, I knew it was going to take a while to get around through everybody. And I didn't want to break it up in between that. And who knows, maybe future, I have a few more planned going through some of the decades of horror movies leading up to October. Maybe I'll play around with doing something different, but I do know that some of the chats, I would try to get them while I could, but there were some of them I knew for sure waited for a while as we were going through that. So yes, I did. It sounded like, I thought you said you liked it. That's definitely one I want to see though, for sure. So cool. and I posted a review for Quiet Place. Okay, very good. We're going to see here. Oh, yeah, I was asking if Allie had seen Quiet Place Day 1. Probably won't see it for another week or so. Yeah, we'll have to see if I get out to the theater or not. Seems like my days are busy. I thought things were going to calm down a little bit over the summer, but I am mistaken. Have you checked if you got the package, or is it in customs in New York City of knife and gun violence? So Gizmo, I did look again. It is still showing it is in New York City, but I don't know how much faith I put in some of the updates. Where did that go? I'll check it again right now. I have a cool package coming from Norway that I'm waiting on. It just says international transit processed through United States Postal Service facility, ISC, New York, New York. So I'm assuming that's still customs. So don't have it yet, but it's in the States now. So hopefully it'll be coming here pretty soon. Corey is busy for 2 months. Me, Anthony, and Corey will do a 2-week live stream soon. Dredd versus Judge Dredd. Sorry to all the streamers, but we own the rights for the Red Leader for the upcoming 2 upcoming weeks. Yeah, I got to shake that. Well, I guess I could have a worse nickname, but yes. Yeah, that would be a fun comparison too. We had a blast doing that RoboCop and the remake. That was so much fun. That stream went all over the place too, but that was a fun stream for sure. Corey, I believe I gained subs because of your wonderful stream last night. Thank you for having me on. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That honestly is like the coolest thing I can hear out of a stream that I do. And I think it went well. I mean, I felt like we had a great group of people out in the chat, and a lot of interaction. Even though it was taking me a while to get around to the chat, people were being patient and understanding that I was wanting to get around to everybody's picks before, diving back through the chat again. So I love hearing that. That's awesome, Jeff. And you're crushing it, man. You'd get them on your own anyway. So if I could help with one or two, I'll take it. That's awesome. So no, that's very cool. I'd love to hear that. On 3 July, I'm planning to go see Horizon American Saga Part 1. Yeah, I want to see that one for sure. I like me some Westerns, and I like Kevin Costner and Costner in a Western. Good stuff. Good stuff. Saying hi to each other. I'm actually looking forward to revisiting Dredd films. Been some years. Yep. Those are good. I've seen the newer one. That might sound like logical, but I've seen it more recently, but multiple times more recently. I rewatched it even again when that Lionsgate Steelbook came out. I bought that and rewatched it again. I haven't seen the Stallone one in a long, long time, so I for sure would have to rewatch that one. Absolutely. John Doe Gigolo, what's your channel, fam? I'll sub. Yeah, and it's John Doe Juggalo, but if you're having trouble finding it, if you go to my live stream I did last night, the Years of Horror 70s edition, he's on the panel for that. And I put everybody that was on the panel, I tried to put all their YouTube and or Instagram links if they had it out there. So if you're having trouble finding it, just look under mine for that video and look in the description, and his link will be in there for sure. Jeff, you got to have all the 3D Blu-rays of Disney you're looking for. Oh, have you got? Sorry, man, I misread so bad. I think he's working at it. It sounds like I don't think he's got them all, but I think he's making great progress on it. Yep, yeah, there he goes. Yep, nope, don't have them all. Yep, there it is. Sorry, I was a little slow on the chat. Everyone I spoke to who has seen Horizon, Costner, has said it's great, but I see the critics don't like it, and the regular audience think it is slow and long. That just means it's good. Well, everybody's got a shorter attention span now. So that doesn't surprise me if a longer, like a 3-hour movie that isn't just nonstop action, I can see where a lot of people will check out on it. That's not me saying that it's going to be bad, because I like some movies that fall into that category, but I could just see with attention spans how they are anymore, where it wouldn't rank high. But I want to see that one. I want to one Western I really like with him is Open Range. If you've ever seen that, it's that's another long, drawn out. Some people probably say it's boring, too slow, but it's one I really like. But well, I'll hit a couple more chats here, and then I have cut way back what I was bringing in. So I got 2 purchases here, and only a couple watches since the last time we talked, just because of some of my traveling and then some of the events that extended some of those things. So I don't have a lot, but one just came in today, and because I bought it means that you'll probably see a 4K of it coming out here pretty soon. So Collector Movie Man saying, I'm planning on picking up Risky Business 4K from the Criterion sale. Don't Look Now with Donald Sutherland. I always mess that up. I'm planning to pick up on 4K during the Criterion sale. Yeah, I have a big list already started in my Barnes & Noble shopping cart, but I'm not going to buy all of them. Like I'm up to like 9 in the cart right now, but I will be 2, maybe 3. But I have about $20, I think, in rewards through Barnes & Noble to use for this one. So, I mean, that's one Blu-ray, or almost all of a 4K, because Blu-rays will be down to around 20, and then 4Ks around 25. So cool. Yes, I thought it was okay. Open Range. It is too new. Yeah, I know you don't like the new ones, so come on. I thought it was okay, Gizmo. You just like trashing my movies I like. And this is the other title I'm going to try to pick up during the Criterion sale, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Yep, yep. Hey, Corey. Hey, Texas. What's up, Russell? Hey, Corey, y'all. Hey, all you fantastic people. Hey, here pretty soon. I just said I don't have many purchases, but I have one in a package that I just got in today, literally, and it was because of a live stream you did recently. So I'll get to that here just shortly. Hey, Tex. I had up to 20 in my cart, and I dropped it down big time. Yeah, yeah, 20 would be, that's a chunk of change, man. Saying hi to each other. Gizmo was saying I had no problem with the length of Open Range. I just thought it was a bit cheesy. Yeah. Sometimes cheesy's good. I mean, come on. But good to see a serious Western made after the 90s. Yep, for sure. Bone Tomahawk is great, Corey. We were just talking about that one last night. I still got to watch it. I just know I got to prep for a certain scene to unfold in that one. Saying hi to Tex. So hey, since I saw Russell Texas in here, drop it in. I will. What we got here, just real quick, but I'll let you go, Corey. I'm about to have lunch. Just got home. Oh, very good. Well, enjoy your lunch, man. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it for sure. But I think it was on Russell's channel, but Russell and Sean from Cinephile Sanity and Juno, they were doing a cool live stream watch along for Juno's birthday. And the movie they watched, they didn't watch this version, but Juno was talking about a version of it I have never seen before. And I know there's a Blu-ray, but I could be wrong, but this one I tried to, hopefully this is the right one. But I bought this because I think it's only on DVD for this, but everybody will probably jump in and say I'm wrong. But now I bought this. You can just thank me because a 4K announcement will probably be coming up here really soon. But I bought the DVD of Con Air, but this is the unrated extended edition. I've never seen it, so I wanted to check it out. Juno was talking pretty highly about it, so I'm going to see how much it adds to it, but it was pretty cheap on eBay, so got the Con Air unrated extended edition. So hopefully it's going to be fun, but I hadn't watched the movie in a long time either, so I figured I'd go ahead and do that. So I've got more 4Ks. I've got more DVDs this year than I have in a long time. And it's not been a lot, but I'm just kind of surprised. But there's like some of these like that where it kind of pops up and I'm just like, oh, I'll check it out. But saying hi to each other here. Hey Patrick, how's it going? Have Cheetah will view. Hey Corey, thanks for dropping in, man. Just kind of hanging out. I was talking about my little DVD purchase I just got in, Con Air unrated extended edition. it was inspired by watching Texas Russell and Sean Cinephile Sanity and Juno doing their Con Air watch along for Juno's birthday, and Juno was talking about this version of it. I didn't have it, so I just got it in today. Saying, oh, I had Con Air on DVD and Blu-ray. You could have gotten it for free from me. Well. No worries. I'm just excited about, I'm ready to get that box in. Hopefully it'll get through customs really quick and I can dig into that. Maybe I'll have to do a live stream or a video or something. I'd probably be more comfortable just doing a live stream and just open it up and going through the movies that are in there. So, but no worries, man. It was not expensive, but I always joke when I buy something in a lower format or older movie like that. Older movie like that. It usually gets a 4K announcement like shortly after. So everybody mark your calendars today. Within a month or two, you'll probably see a 4K release of Con Air. And you're welcome. Gizmo the leader will have your head. Yep. All right. Saying hi to each other. Patrick saying Con Air is very fun. Yeah, I remember enjoying it. I saw it in the theater. My wife and I saw it. I can't remember if we were just dating at the time. I got to look at the release year again on that. I can't remember. Either way, I remember we saw it in the theater together. And I've seen it a few times since then, but it's been a while. So I'm excited to check out this extended edition and see what that's all about. Hey, Steve, how's it going, man? Excelsior Movie Review saying, hey, Corey, never be in chat. How you doing, man? It was good seeing you last night, too. I know it was kind of a long stream, so anybody that just jumps in even for a little bit, it's pretty cool to see that. Saying hi to each other. Okay. All right. So it's pretty basic. I only had 2 new purchases that I brought in because, like I said, I was cutting back and I just was busy and running around and hadn't had time to really look anyway. But when I was on my trip, we had to go into a Walmart for some things, and I ended up seeing they had I've been lucky enough to find a few others, but they just had it on the shelf for $5. So the John Wick Blu-ray Steelbook. I haven't opened it yet, so you can't see the back artwork, but I already have the movie on 4K, but for $5 Steelbook, it comes with a digital code too. I don't know. We'll see. I like picking these up because sometimes I'll just trade with somebody if they have something in their collection that they want to get rid of and they want that. We'll do a little trade, or who knows? Maybe I'll open it up, do the trade with that, and give away the digital code if it's still good. If anybody wants the John Wick movie. But yeah, I thought it was a decent looking little Steelbook, especially for $5. But we got that. Let's see who we got here. No Quiet Place, day 1 here, Gizmo. I will be loud like Rose in the water. You guys. Hey, Craig, how's it going? Saying hi. Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate it. Will you and Rose make trouble? Okay. You guys are having fun with each other, so we'll skip that one. John Wick is super fresh. Yeah, I love it. I always had fun with it. But like I said, it's one of those, I don't buy, you call it double dipping, but like buy the same movie too often that I already have. But it was only $5. And like I said, I know I'm meeting up with some people here in a couple weeks, and somebody might not have this and want it, and we'll do a little trade. Maybe they have something that they want to, they're ready to part with in their collection, or who knows, maybe I'll open it up and still trade the Steelbook, but give away the code if it's still good. But we'll see here. Con Air is awesome. John Cusack and John Malkovich. Yep. It's fun. It's a fun one. And it's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm ready to watch it again. Just sub to Jeff there, John Doe Juggalo. Cool. That's awesome. It's cool to see. Yeah, if y'all, a lot of people in here in the chat have their own channels as well. Check them out. And Bacon here at Park and Sip is definitely one of them. Really cool. I've actually been checking out some of his. He does a lunchtime hangout, which inspired me to do this, and I'm not ashamed to say that. But kind of a different time. He's on West Coast, so usually it's a little later in the day for me. But he's got some cool travel videos, him and his family hanging out and having fun and eating some good food. I'll be sitting around not feeling hungry, and then I'll watch one of his videos, and then all of a sudden I'm hungry and want to go get a burger or something. Gizmo saying you'll bring the whiskey tonight, Corey. I can bring the flowers and Anthony the burritos. Sounds like a party. We're there. Saying going through there. Gizmo will bring you beautiful rose flower. Yep. Cyrus the virus. Yep. Yep. Con Air. Yeah, I'm ready to watch that one again. It's been a while. Patrick will say, I'll be looking to trade for The Haunting of Molly Hartley. Any one game. I don't have that one. If you're trying to get that one in your collection, I don't have that one. Saying hi to Russell. Rose is Gizmo, you're so hard on Rose. Come on, man. We'll just keep on moving. You're going to be in rare form tonight later when we hang out. LOL, Budge Life. Yeah, the food. Hey, believe me, there's a couple times where like all of a sudden I'm hungry for a burger and some fries after I watch one of your videos. Hey, Corey. Hey, Huck, how's it going, man? Hey, Corey, I've been listening while working on stuff. Yeah, cool. No worries. I appreciate it. I know, some people it don't work out for this time of day, but I figured, maybe try it out. And I was actually just talking about you earlier too, because Bacon in the chat, Parkinsip, he was doing a lunchtime. He's out on the West Coast. He's got a cool channel, and his lunchtime is my later afternoon. But I was just talking about how I liked it being a little different time of day, and I was hitting like your morning mug that you do. So it's your, early, like probably 8 o'clock your time, and I think like 10 o'clock my time. But it's kind of fun to hit some different times, and definitely listen along while I'm working to both of you. They should sell DVDs in movie theaters. People would probably buy. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Like if you had a little vending machine outside of it, and yeah, you never know. Maybe you could start it up, see if it works. Saying hi to each other. Have you seen Tombstone, Corey? Yes, I have. Yep, that's a very quotable movie. I think that's one of those movies that came out, and for like 6 months after that, you heard people throwing quotes out. I mean, I still do, but like a lot when that movie first came out. But yeah, no, it's a fun one. Yeah, it's fun. Very quotable for sure. Saying hi to each other. Tombstone is incredible. Gizmo, I loved it. Yeah. Allie, yes, I loved it too. I don't like many American Westerns, but Tombstone is one of the best Westerns ever made. Oh, wow. Well, that's going up. I'm not saying I don't like it, but that's putting it up there, Gizmo. I also love Young Guns 1 and 2, Unforgiven, Bone Tomahawk, and some more. Unforgiven's great. That's an absolutely great one. That's got to be one of my top, especially more modern Westerns. For sure is awesome. But I was talking about how last night I was doing live stream with a lot of good friends. Some new, some I've known for a while, but it's kind of cool to get to meet some people that you haven't talked to before and interact with them. But we were going through some of the 70s horror movies, so there was a couple I was doing some rewatches on leading up to that to see what I'd pick and pull out for it. But I'm going to hit some of the chat here real quick that's rolling in here. But Bacon was saying, love that name. Hugs Pop Culture Cafe, subbed and checking out your channel on lunch. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Everybody return the favor. Like the worst case scenario, you go sub, check out a few channels. If it's not your thing, then, no harm, no foul, and you can take off. But you might end up finding like me when I came across Bacon and like Huck too. We're talking about the two of them right there. End up finding some of your new favorite channels and just hang out and have some fun. So, yeah, any of the names you see popping up in here, check. There's quite a few I know have YouTube channels, so definitely check them out. So cool. I'm glad to hear that. Still need to see the American Westerns from Clint. I do love his Italian Westerns, but I think I have not seen many of his American. Yep. Well, you can work on it. You have time, Gizmo. Saying hi and thanks. Oh, I love seeing that. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Greetings, Corey and Flick friends. How's it going, man? We're just hanging out here for a little bit while I got a little lunch break before I have to go back to work and finish off the day. But I appreciate you jumping in, saying hey. I went through a couple movies I've just picked up. Might hit a couple movies I just watched. It's a very small number. It's just been a really busy last couple of weeks, but I appreciate you being in here, man. Saying hi to Steve. I love it. You guys are Oh wait, I skipped that. Dances with Wolves is a great Western. Forgot about that. Yeah, I enjoy it. I know some people don't care for it as much, but that might be leaning into the whole longer and might be a little slower in parts. But I really enjoy that one. I have it back there somewhere, but I still need to watch. It's a longer movie, but I bought the Shout Factory Steelbook of that came out. Oh, didn't feel like it was that long ago, but I still haven't gotten to. There's a director's cut, and I think it's pushing like 4 hours on the director's cut, and I haven't gotten to it yet, but I want to watch it someday and see what it's all about. Saying hi to Steve. Silverado is a good Western. I love Silverado. I have that. Some of these I don't know if I can grab right away, but I do have Silverado in the collection, and that was a fun one. I remember going to see it in the theater when it first came out, and that was one that I grew up. My dad watched a lot of Westerns, and I watched them and I liked them, but I kind of was getting a little tired of them, I think, as a kid. And then Silverado came out, and that cast, like you said, all-star cast, it was packed with, and I know it didn't probably do, I don't think it did that great in the theater, but that one got me all excited about Westerns again. And it's a fun one. I can go back and watch that any day. That cast, Scott Glenn, you got Danny Glover, you got Kevin Costner, you got, oh gosh, Brian Dennehy, oh gosh, now I'm blanking on people. I can picture them right now, but there's more that I'm blanking on. But anyway, as soon as I stop the stream, I'll think of 4 other names probably for it. But yeah, it's a good one for sure. I also think Cheesy Western from the 90s from Sam Raimi with a female is great. The Quick and the Dead. You know, I've never actually seen that one. Sharon Stone is not badass, but she is hot and cool in the film. I know a lot of people like it. I just, not for any particular reason other than there's tons of movies I haven't seen yet, but I have not seen that yet. Purgatory is a fantastic Western. Oh, cool. There was one I just recently watched. Oh gosh, is it called Salvation? I think I was talking to you about it, Gizmo, because it's Mads Mikkelsen is in that. I thought that's what it was called. The Salvation. I actually, I'm not saying greatest Western ever, but I had a good time with it. I mean, good time. It's kind of a revenge type Western, but no, it was good. I was getting in a kick with watching some of Mads Mikkelsen's movies, and I really enjoy him, but that was a newer one to me. Okay, I just totally lost my spot on the chat. Let's see here. If I skip your chat, I apologize. I'm just kind of trying to go through here really quick. Patrick was saying The Quick and the Dead is underrated. I'll have to check that out. Never heard of it, Patrick. You were just talking about it, weren't you? You're probably being sarcastic. I love Brian Dennehy in the serial killer. I cannot talk today. Serial killer film, and of course in Gladiator. Yeah, Brian Dennehy is cool. Video Man Gizmo. Gladiator is one of the most underrated movies. Is it underrated? You guys are having fun with each other. Salvation is a IFC film, and it's a banger. Oh, I didn't even realize it was. So yeah, I hit your wheelhouse there because I know you're a big supporter of IFC films. So, no, I enjoyed it. That was one that I just watched within the last couple months. I'd have to look at my letterbox to see when I actually saw it. Gizmo was saying Salvation is a really low budget Danish film that I like because it is done so well for such little money, and Mads is cool and brutal opening. Oh, absolutely. That's where I always hate, I think my default generic response if I like something is like, oh, it was a fun movie. And then I say that for something like that where something brutal happens and there's a revenge story with it. So it's not a fun movie, but I appreciated it. Yeah, I thought it was a good one for sure. Gizmo, I'm waiting for you to mention Wild Wild West. Yeah, he might not. Well, he could mention it, but just maybe not in a positive way. I don't know. I have the Salvation in my collection. Yeah, no, it's a good one. I just got it. I'm new to it. Wild Wild West can go. All right, on the next one. Gizmo, you're funny. Hey, Holland, Cheetah, and John. Steve saying hi to everybody. Holland saying it will be okay for you to say it was fun, and I really enjoyed it after you watched. Yeah, right. Bone Tomahawk. Yeah, from what I gather, that would be another one where I'd be like, oh, it's fun, and people would be like, fun? What's your idea of fun? Yeah, for sure. But all right, like I was saying, we had a great group on last night talking 70s horror. There was a couple that I watched to kind of rewatch leading into that, and I had one other completely unrelated movie I streamed because I saw it came on to one of my streaming services, so I had to watch that. But for last night for my 70s stream, this is a rewatch. This one was a rewatch, but I wanted to watch it again because I hadn't watched it after I'd gotten this nice new set for it. But it was Carrie. So this was one of my picks that I threw out there. Still holds up real well. Sissy Spacek is awesome in it, and she definitely gives those crazy eyes at the end of the movie. So no, very good. So it was fun to rewatch that one. Fun to rewatch that horror movie. I knew I liked it. I'd seen it before, but it'd been quite some time, and I'd gotten that set on a trip I did earlier this year, and just never got around to watching that 4K. So it looked really nice and was good to get that in there. Let's see here before I go on, since I don't have too many else to pull up. We'll see what people are saying. Yeah, yeah, that was a new one for me too, Allie. It's like a power socket. Yep, Gizmo's good at coming up with some of those things. Gizmo St. Patrick, check it out. Salvation cost only $5 million. It says $20 million with marketing, but I know one of the producers, and he said it is 50% credits. So it's really low budget. I think they did well with it. I can see where you were saying it's lower budget. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Man, I was talking for quite a while last night, and for my work, I've been talking all day today, so drying out. But this is a good thing. I'm having fun. But yeah, I can see where it was lower budget, but I think they did really well with it, Gizmo, like you're saying. I'm agreeing with you. So for sure. I got this, or we can let's see here. I'll hit some more. A couple more chats came in here. Sorry. Hey, Larry, the Horror Cat Dad. That ending always got me back in the day. So, are you talking about Carrie? I'm assuming because I just pulled that one up there. But there's a couple, maybe Bone Tomahawk, because there's a couple movies that have been thrown out that that could fit in. But either way, thanks for joining. I appreciate you jumping in, man. Allie, have you seen the movie, the cartoon Disney, I believe? I don't know that one. Allie saying, love Carrie. It's very fun watching her get revenge on those awful people that ruined her prom. Yep. 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 She went over the deep end, but definitely was pushed there for sure. But no, that's a good movie. Like that could be also like some of the Westerns we're talking about that are longer. That's not a longer one, but it's not just like all out action slasher, but I think it does a good job building the tension, the suspense, the her feelings of kind of being an outcast and what people are doing to her to kind of build up to that finale. But nope, for sure, very good one. Amen to that, Allie. I actually like all the remakes too, as cheesy as they are. It's funny you say that, Bacon. We were talking about that last night, and I have not seen the remakes at all. So the original Carrie, I'd seen that multiple times. It was just, I was like, it'd been quite a few years since I'd seen it, and I hadn't opened up this package yet, so I rewatched it for that stream. But I need to go back and check out the remakes. I have not seen that or seen them. What movie, Gizmo? Yeah, I didn't know which one you were talking about either, Gizmo, on that one you were asking about Allie about. It's a great film. I felt really lucky to have scored for 2.5 at my video store. Oh, $2.50. Sorry. Cool. It's always awesome to get a nice cheap deal on some used copy. I do that all the time. I love it. Carrie the original is a masterpiece. It almost feels badly made every time I see it. But when you get into the pace, it is just so original and so well told, in my opinion. Yep. I'm having trouble reading today for some reason, Gizmo, but yeah, I agree completely. That's a good one. Inside Out 2. Okay, there you go, Allie. And you probably already answered him, and I'm slow in the chat and haven't got to it yet. Something like that. Don't remember the title. I saw Inside Out 2 yesterday, Gizmo. Really enjoyed it. I know that one's like busting it in the box office. I've not seen it yet, but it sounds like it's doing awesome. Like beating out a lot of other bigger budget films that they thought it'd be flipped around. But no, good for it. I don't know if that will be one I'll go out and see in the theater, but I definitely watch it when it pops onto. Anymore though, you only have to wait like a couple months, and it's in the streaming services. So, like we're saying, yeah, Carrie was a good one. Now the Rage, not so much. I haven't seen it. Yep. So maybe I won't. That is cool. I'll check it out. Never seen the first, but I believe I have it on Blu-ray. Oops, chat skipped on me. Carrie and Tommy were having such a great time at prom until those jerks ruined it. Yep. Yeah, for sure. I know. That's where you feel bad for her. And like, even when I rewatched it, I already knew the outcome. I'd seen it many times before. But you know, you just feel like good. Like finally she's feeling good about herself and like having fun, and feels like she has a friend and a connection. And then you know which direction it's going to be going. So for sure. Yep. Facts, Allie. Hey, Steve and Larry saying hi. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate this. I never knew when I started doing this, like how many people would be even able to drop in this time of day. But I saw my first North Korean film this week. Oh, maybe we can talk about it tonight. The Flower Girl. Oh, I'll be interested to know your thoughts for sure. Okay, I'm gonna take another drink here. Sorry. I miss my video stores. Used to have 7 stores on a 3-mile radius, and they're all gone. No, absolutely. That was always so fun. But that's why I like getting into these live streams in the chats, because like last night I wrote down, oh my gosh, I still have the list here. And I don't got them all out there yet, but in Letterboxd, I started putting them in my watch list. But I got so many recommendations of movies I have not heard of before. And that was the video stores. That's what would happen all the time. Like you'd go in there and you know, we had like a mom and pop shop one that they knew you when you came in there. And, you know, like literally they'd be like, oh, you watched, I'm just throwing out, like, I don't know why, but you watched RoboCop last week. I'm like, oh, did you like it? And be like, oh yeah, I thought that was awesome. I was like, oh, well, cool. If you like that one, check this one out. And then as they're telling you that, there's 2 or 3 people down the aisle looking at movies, and they pick their heads up too. And they'll be like, oh, maybe I should check out RoboCop because you were talking about that. Well, you know what other ones I like? And I don't know, y'all probably been there before, but I miss that so much. But that's what I get out of doing these live streams in the chat for sure. Kind of replaces that a little bit, where you start talking about a movie and people start throwing out like, oh yeah, if you like that one, go check this one out for sure. So Silverado, Kelvin. Okay, there you go. You're filling in all the blanks I missed. Goldblum. That's the one I was really hurting to remember in my head. Kevin Kline, Linda Hunt, Jeff Goldblum, Rosanna Arquette, James Gammon. I say stuff wrong all the time, so don't make fun of me too much. John Cleese and Mark Cadston. Great. I'm the huge cast. That's like the top of the. I have a Blu-ray media book of that in the top where they have all the names, the headliners, like across that. It's just like really small print, and there's like multiple lines of it. But yeah, it was a packed cast. But no, it was a fun one for sure. I can say that's a fun one. There was a lot of funny moments in it too. I'm seeing the Bike Riders on Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. I almost saw that one because I was going to be going to Mystery Movie Night. Was it last week? And ended up not being able to go, but then ended up finding out that was the movie that they were showing. So that would be one that I would be interested in seeing. Sorry, excuse me. Hopefully my mute was on. Hey, Russell, saying hi to each other. What was it like, Gizmo? Oh, probably asking about the North Korean movie. Justice for Tommy Ross. He was such a nice guy. Hey, Sin, how's it going? So many great recommendations last night. Yeah, absolutely. I have. So we was talking about that a little bit, and I have such a long list. I still have my notepad right here, and I was just slowly starting to put in my Letterboxd watch list, and I only got like 4 of them in there, and then I had to get to work this morning. And I was like, I'll get back to it, but I have so many more to put down there. But yeah, that's what's awesome. We were talking about hanging out in video stores, and this is kind of the replacement for that, where people over here or know what you like, and then they start throwing out recommendations. So yeah, thanks for jumping in. I really liked The Flower Girl. I will talk about it later tonight, but it is not for everyone. But I do recommend it. It is on YouTube. I think it is banned in Norway after the 90s. Okay. We'll look forward to talking to you later tonight about that. Saying Pat. Just because it is from North Korea, talk about just as bad as the little. Okay. You're just giving me a hard time now. We find the time for your. I cannot read today. Oh my gosh. We find the time for you, my friend. Oh yeah. Thank you, Jeff. Man, I just get. I hope we get to sleep in one day this weekend. I just feel like nothing bad, but man, just it's been a good but busy week for sure. Allie just watched Easy Rider instead. It is older, and just by that, it is 100 times better. You just hate anything that's after. I always forget your year that you throw out, but you don't like the newer stuff, Gizmo. Open your mind. Be more accepting, Gizmo. Come on. Sin was saying, I enjoyed the bike riders a lot, and I did not expect that at all. My uncle was a biker, and his name was Ben. That probably has a bit to do with how much I liked it. Oh, that's cool. Did that throw you off when you were watching it? And you were like, that probably would with me. But no, I thought it looked interesting. We'll see. I don't know if I'll get to the theater in time for it or not, but they pull them out of the theater so fast anymore. I have a list of 20 movies from last night. Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't even count up what I had, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I might be 19, 20. I might be 20 or 21 too. I might be almost exactly with you, Jeff. My handwriting was so bad. I was like hurrying because sometimes I was trying to pay attention to talk, and I wrote things. Yeah, I might be in that same ballpark with you, dude, for sure. I was saying I'll pass, and that's not always true, Gizmo. I trust the cast and the director of the bike riders. Yeah, no, it looked. Like I said, I might be catching it on streaming. I suspect Uncle Ben might have ridden with the gang/club the bike riders gang was based on. I'm still trying to figure that out. Oh, that'd be interesting to find out. For sure. That was Chicago area, right? I believe it was, but I need to dig into that some more. But yeah, Easy Rider is amazing. I liked Midnight Special, but Mud I thought was boring, but great acting. Take Shelter is good enough for what it is. I love the cinematography in the film. Cool. I haven't seen Take Shelter or Midnight Special. I've seen Mud, but loved Mud. As long as I'm thinking of the right one, with Matthew McConaughey and is it Reese Witherspoon is in there a little bit, if I could pronounce words today. So yeah, no, I thought it was good. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, Chicago, but they spread out a lot of places. I mentioned my uncle in my bike riders review. I miss him. He's been gone for 8 years. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard when you get family or friends you're close to and they're not around anymore. I have that all the time. I was just was doing a little trip with my dad, and we got talking about my grandma, his mom, and there was like something, I can't even remember what it was, but something just tripped a memory of her, and I was like, you remember when she did this and that? And he was like, yeah, but you kind of get to sit back and talk about it and have those great memories of them. But yeah, that's the one. Yep. Okay. But you like everything I don't like, Corey. Yep. Pretty much. So you don't need to say you like a movie in the future if I said I don't like it. We all know Titanic and Barbie. I so I've seen Titanic. I haven't seen Barbie, and I'm not like trying not to see it. I just don't get out to the theater very often, and I know it's on streaming now. But man, like even like I said, like last night I got 20-ish new movies on my watch list that I didn't even know about, and that list gets bigger and bigger as we're going along. It's crazy. I'll never watch them all, but it's fun to talk about them, and maybe someday I'll get caught up a little bit. Someone has to like the good ones, Gizmo. That's funny. I like that. Another one I watched for. Wait, I don't think I pulled this one out yet. If I already talked about this, I'm sorry, man. My mind is just juggled up today. But I watched it not too long ago, but then rewatched it again for the stream. But Suspiria. This was one that I picked up on a trip earlier this year, and the 4K on this looked really great. Man, the color palettes, the colors they play with in that movie, and then I haven't seen anything other than this 4K. So maybe the Blu-rays or other releases before looked just as good, but man, those colors were just bright and out there, and it looked good. It was a fun watch. Fun watch. I always say that. Like I said. Gizmo was saying, Jeff, thanks. I say that to myself every day. Oh man. So yeah, no, that's what I bought. That's what I watched. Oh, I did rewatch this a little bit too. Because I didn't know if I needed some backup, because I didn't have a ton of 70s horror movies. So with 8 of us total, it was going to be 9 at one time. I was afraid of not having enough to go through the rounds. I didn't know how many rounds would even get through, but I did a rewatch of Jaws 2. So that was in my back pocket to have for another one to throw out. So ended up getting through all the rounds, and that was just kind of an honorable mention that I threw out at the end. But definitely not as good as the first, but I still had fun with it. So, but anyway, I think that's what I got coming in, or what I got in, what I have going on. Just trying to look at what we got on my calendar. We got Skolder in here too, saying hi. Hello, how's it going? What do we got coming up? So tonight, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, this lovely gentleman that's been so kind to me this whole stream, Gizmo, Video Man Gizmo. We're going to be over on his website, his YouTube channel, and Anthony's Horror More is going to be on there too, and we're going to be talking about some stuff. And we got I don't know how much we're giving away ahead of time, so that's all I'll say. And you never know where the conversation is going to go, especially the 3 of us. It goes all over, but I think it'll be fun. Those 2 guys are always a fun time to hang out with, and so if you're looking for something to watch, hang out, listen to, join in the chat, definitely come over to Gizmo's channel and check it out. I got in a community section or whatever on my YouTube channel too, if you're looking for the link for the video, for the live stream here later. And sorry, I'm going to take another drink. Wow. Getting my water today. No, it'll be a good time. So please come on out there, hang out, shoot the breeze with us. We'll see where that live stream goes. And then coming up Monday, a little different time for me, but that's just what it ended up working out with. Especially it's going to be, at least for us in the U.S., the holiday weekend or week with 4th of July. So there's going to be some days off and some family coming into town. So probably won't be live streaming too much then. But Monday, the 1st, I'm going to have Dave on from Faces for Radio, and we're going to be watching Big Trouble in Little China. Well, we won't be watching. We'll watch it ahead of time. So I'm going to hang out, get to have a little conversation with him, a little chat. I'm getting to know him pretty well, but something where I can dig in a little bit more in his collecting, his movie likes, dislikes, and have everybody in the chat be able to get to follow along with that as well. And then we'll have a little bit of a talk of Big Trouble in Little China. So if you want to join in with it too, watch the movie ahead of time. I believe I posted it in the link. I think it might be Tubi or something has it on right now. So if you want to watch it for free, you can. Then the rest of the week, I don't know if I'll do a lunchtime or not, just with, I'm not sure what's going on with the family, with the holiday weekend and everything. We got a couple days off. But Sunday the 7th, July 7th, I'm going to be having Austin St. Pierre on my channel Sunday night. He's got a great YouTube channel too on movies, and somebody that I've chatted with for a long time, back and forth between videos he posts in the comment section. But it'll be nice. It'll be my first face-to-face, well, camera face-to-face, talking with him. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be a good time. And then maybe, possibly, another one later that week on that Thursday, but that's still being ironed out. I'm waiting to hear back for sure on that. But that's what I got going on. And then just this weekend, I got to go help my dad on the farm for Saturday. So that'll be fun. He's usually a good time. We'll work hard, but then at the end of the day, throw some steaks on the grill and make a cold beverage or something, just hang out and talk, and it'll be nice. I think my sister's going to be over there too. I'm not sure about my brother. But yeah, it's always good to get together with family and friends and do that. Seems like this year's been so busy, I haven't got to do that as much as I usually like to. And I would like to try to fix that. So, and there might be a special weekend coming up here on the 13th where there might be a couple YouTubers in the Midwest area. I'm not sure who all is going to be able to do it or not, but we might be meeting up and doing a little movie shopping together. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun. It's always fun a couple people I've met before in person. A couple will be first timers for me. And so that's always fun. Some of the people, when you see it like this or in the chats and get to see them, in person, it always means a lot. I think it's fun. So, all right, what do we got going on here? I'm still here, just walking the dog soon. Take care of the dog, Gizmo. You're always a good one for that. Your box of glitter is stuck in the Big Apple. Gizmo, you'll find out. I am reading really well today. We will find out why Corey started using OnlyFans. Anthony started with burritos. That'll be a short story because I don't know anything about that. Gizmo, you're primed up and ready to go. I can't wait. It's going to be an interesting stream. Must watch stream then. Yeah. Is it? I don't know. Skelter 20, always welcome. Yep. Jeff was saying, nice, Dave, on the movie club. Should be a fun time. Yeah. I've had the privilege to be on with him and Rich on their movie swap. Or not movie swap. That's Dell. Man, I'm messing up stuff. By the numbers. Sorry. Where they pick out some new releases and streams and you watch them ahead of time and then rate them. And it's an interesting way to do it because you all come in not knowing what everybody else rates it at, and then kind of does an average and then the overall ranking of the movies for that week. So yeah, it was time to get them on. It's just, like I said, I only have so much time in the day, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're scheduling into August or September. But yeah, I'll have to have Rich on sometime again too, or not again, but have him on as well. But it sounds like fun time. Meet up, Corey. Yeah, I'm hoping so. It was it's just going to be like a 1 day deal. Nothing like the deal that we got to do. It won't be like a full weekend or anything, but I think there's just a couple people that are just close enough where we're just going to kind of make a day out of it and then go our separate ways. But who knows? We'll see what I'm holding off on my some people were talking about if I'm going to do Criterion sale this month. So I'm going to hold off on that and try to do some of the in-person shopping at it's a different town than where I'm around. So I'm hoping they have a good selection and can find a few of them. There's a couple on my list that I really want to get. Well, we'll have to see. If anybody else is going out for the Criterion sale, if you have any big ones, I know a couple people threw out some, but if you have any that you know you're going to get, let me know. I'm always looking for different things to check out. So, I don't even know what you're talking about now, Gizmo. Your dog. Yeah. I think. Let's see here. I think I probably got to get wrapping up here pretty soon, but I appreciate everybody jumping out here. It was fun. I know last week I didn't get to do it, and then I didn't do a really great job of promoting this one. So really great turnout for as little as I put out for that. I really appreciate it for sure. What's Jeff got here? I might need to nudge some people close to me to do a day shop somewhere, possibly Orbit again. So many of us ended up being so close. Yeah, except for me. I wish I was closer. I'd do that in a heartbeat with you, man. I'd go back to Orbit. Well, I'd have to space it out a little bit. You get in trouble going to Orbit. They have so many cool things. I know you can get them online too, but it's just different when it's sitting in front of you. You can see it, but man, I'd love to do that again, but that's a trip I got to plan out a little bit more because I got a haul to get over to your area. So yeah, we're just sticking around the Midwest here for this one. Just a little day trip. Needed this as a pre-show to the carnival later. Yeah, well, I'm waiting to find out what kind of a carnival it's going to be. We'll see. We'll see if Gizmo's all like riled up and ready to go. So, all right. Well, I think Gizmo. Yep. Nope. I got to get going here too. I need to leave. I have made your day in the chat, and now I liked your stream as well. I done my task for tonight almost. Yep. We'll see you for sure. But thanks everybody for jumping in here. I will. I'm not sure about next week. With I got a couple days off around the 4th of July, but the 5th, I don't even know. Maybe everybody else will be gone and not be able to jump in. But we'll see. I'll take a look at it and see if I can jump on Friday or not. But I missed doing it last week. Actually, I mean that was it was fun to. It's fun to do this. It's fun to hang out and chat and. Makes my day goes fast for on Friday and get to the weekend. So, well, with that, I'm going to sign out for right now. I appreciate all you jumping in. Be sure to check out Gizmo's channel tonight, where I'm going to be jumping out with those two crazy guys and Anthony and Gizmo and having some fun. And we'll see how many times I need to nudge them along to move on to the next topic or not. It just happens once in a while. So. But no, truly, I appreciate all you jumping in here for any time that you were in it, and I hope you have a great weekend. And we'll be talking here real soon. So have a good one.